When did someone in your family betray you in an unforgivable way? I found out my older brother sold the only thing my father ever left me, our family's small cabin in the countryside, without telling me. He forged my signature, pocketed the money, and acted like nothing happened. It was the single most unforgivable betrayal I've ever experienced, and to this day, we haven't exchanged a word. Here's how it all happened. My dad died when I was 19 and my brother was 25. We didn't have much, just an old truck, a few pieces of land that weren't worth much, and this rundown but beautiful cabin deep in the woods. It was my dad's pride and joy, the only place he seemed truly at peace. He used to take me hunting there, taught me how to fish, and when things were bad at home, he'd take me there just to escape for a while. In his will, he left the cabin to me, specifically to me, and the rest of his assets, meager as they were, went to my brother and our mother. I never made a fuss about who got what. I just wanted that cabin. I promised my dad I'd take care of it, maybe fix it up, and one day take my own kids there. For years after he died, I didn't have the money to maintain it. College loans, rent, and life in general got in the way. But I still drove up there when I could, slept in a sleeping bag on the dusty floor, cleaned out the gutters, mowed what little lawn there was. It was my way of staying connected to my dad. About 2 years ago, I decided to finally fix it up. I was in a better place financially and ready to honor that promise. I started looking for contractors and made the long drive out there. But when I arrived, the front door was chained shut and there was a huge private property, no trespassing sign nailed to the porch. At first, I thought it was vandalism or some mistake. But after calling the number on the sign, I learned it had been sold to some couple from out of state who planned to tear it down and build an Airbnb. I was in complete shock. I dug through the county records and saw the transfer of ownership. My brother's name was there along with mine, but the signature next to my name wasn't mine. He had forged it. The check had been deposited into his account, and the money was long gone. When I confronted him, he didn't even deny it. He said I wasn't doing anything with it anyway, and that he needed the money more than I did. He told me to grow up, that it was just an old shack and not worth fighting over. I threatened to press charges. I saw a lawyer, but the cost of a legal battle was so high, and the buyers were now third parties who had acted in good faith. In the end, I'd lose more than I'd gain. The new owners refused to back out of the sale. They were well within their rights. So I let it go. But I cut my brother out of my life that day. He's reached out a few times since, mostly to make amends, but he's never once actually apologized. He still tries to spin it as if I should thank him for relieving me of a burden. Meanwhile, the cabin is gone now. I saw photos online. The new place is modern, fancy, and expensive, but when I look at it, all I see is the ghost of what used to be there. I've moved on in most ways. I have my own family now, but that betrayal sits in my chest like a stone. People say you should forgive family no matter what, but I don't think I ever will. Some things you can't come back from.